One of these days, Junji Ito's going to become the best VTuber. I think there's like some video where they have reacting to like cat videos or something. I'll have to look into that, but yeah. So hey, Lucky, how'd you know about Uzumaki?
Never read it.
Is just a Junji Ito story about spirals where it's like, hey, would it be horrible if everyone became obsessed with spirals and everyone's bodies started warping on all these weird ways to appease the spirals in like various like ways? That's basically this episode, yeah. This episode is just Uzumaki, but what if instead of spirals, it's twists and straight is the enemy. You see, Calamarimon, she hates straight people. She only wants twisted people. Man, it's a good thing we stopped her before one of these people turned into like a snail or some crap. I don't know how that worked, but sure.
One of my friends has a shirt of that, just the head.
Yeah.
Like looking like a snail or whatever, like, yeah.
Like the head coming out of the snail or the guy who became a snail?
I think it's just the woman's head.
Oh yeah. Weirdly, that's a completely different Junji Ito story.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, although it's still a really good one, yeah. Just Snail Girl is really good. I think, like, Ragnarox has a video about it where he's, like, talking about the, like, allegories of it and stuff, and, like, what it really means and stuff, and it's, like, it's honestly a really good watch. If you're interested in horror, go follow Ragnarox. He makes good crap. He makes really good crap. But yeah, this episode, turns out... First off, this is the real Hiro. This is just Hiro. This is the real Hiro. Like, that mystery meant nothing.
Oh yeah, I was so disappointed.
It's disappointing.
I was so upset. It's like, it's just that his dad used a metaphor. Like, oh yeah, you'll know my son when you see him. He's my spitting image. And then Espamon took that to mean, oh, he looks exactly like his dad. That's all it is.
It's the fact that he's keeping like, it's less than I thought was being. It's less than I thought would mean. I think you were like joking about. It's like, oh no, it's not gonna be that stupid. It's even dumber.
I am so thoroughly disappointed.
Oh, man. Because, like, my theory was, like, okay, well, maybe, like, Espamon, like, saw Hiro as, like, a kid, or maybe Hiro's dad showed him, like, a picture of him as a baby or something, and he didn't understand that humans grow up, and it's even dumber than that.
Yeah.
So after that, Digimon Ghost Game's pretty much the slice of life show from the series with the horror twist. Reminds me of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Sorry, what are you saying?
I heard Sun and Moon is good.
Oh yeah. You really should stop expecting big things at this point. This show is not interested in that stuff. Yeah, who would have thought that, like, a show about mysteries would, like, not be interested in, like, having people solve long-term mysteries?
Yeah, if it's not gonna be about, like, oh, we're not about the big reveals or whatever, it's like, then stop teasing them.
At this point, we're gonna learn what's up with, like, the other black Digimon, and it's literally going to be they just appeared in the human world, and they're like, oh yeah, this Gamamon seems interesting, we should watch him. And that's why they're just suspiciously around every time Gulus Gamamon does a thing, because they're just always watching.
Yeah. So I don't know, this episode's whatever. It's Gamamon bit Hiro's tablet and broke it, and he doesn't want to admit it, so he's all huffy and mad at Hiro. But Hiro's just like, I just wanted to apologize, and then like they're upset at each other for the whole episode. And then Calamarimon's twisting things into spirals because spirals are beautiful. And then Gamamon makes up with Hiro and they beat Calamarimon.
Yeah, pretty much. Although that being said, we do at least get some like weird imagery to this. Because there's like the whole thing where it's like, you know, the direct threads that's like, hey, people are being twisted, and if you twitch too much, like, you might break. And like, Calamarimon just starts twisting a girl seemingly to death. Like, she done to that point, but it's like, the implication is directly like, hey, if she over-twists, she is going to die. We cannot leave her be like a sim and twist. She has to be a sim and roll.
Yeah, Calamarimon twists like a couple of glass things to the point where they shatter, because of course they do.
Yeah, and Hiro's just like, oh, this is more serious than I thought, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, we see, like, animals get twisted, a cat gets twisted. Wow, I did not realize how washed out the colors were in this one. This looks really, like, just like, this looks like it's for a way different audience, holy crap. But yeah, Marn Didron's depressing. Though Marn Didron's pretty much everything after Sabers. Feel like all the shows have lost something after that one. Yeah.
I like the reboot, honestly.
I have problems with the reboot, honestly.
But yeah, there's a cute scene where Jellymon finds like a pot and like squeezes into it in like her little like compact form, and she's like, oh, it's really cozy, and then she falls asleep. It's like, oh, Jellymon's just a cat.
Yeah, honestly, that makes a lot of sense, really. How would you make a cat jellyfish?
You take a cat, but then you make it out of like a jelly substance, and then give it like weird feelers.
I guess. Is that what like those crazy like leopard monsters are in Final Fantasy? The Coerls? Like they're cats, but they have the tendrils and they sting you.
I'm pretty sure a Curl is just I'm pretty sure those are just displacer beasts.
Are they? I guess so, huh?
I think so. I think they're like, isn't that what displacer beasts do? Is they also have like whip-like tendrils and like they electrocute you?
Yeah,
they can teleport.
Yeah, they also teleport though. But yeah, I wonder what cores would taste like. Because I've had the D&D session where we ate displacer beef, and boy was that fun and stupid.
Yeah.
You eat the displacer beef and you like teleport in like a random direction, a random distance. Not a fan of 2020 at all, but it has its up points, much like Ghost Game. Kinda happy Survive has the spark that's been missing. Oh yeah. Survive's been like great so far. Like maybe a bit slow, but other than that, you know. But yeah, holy crap, Calamarimon just wants to twist things. And they actually asked an interesting question, which is like, hey, what was the gate like when you like came to the human world? Was it all twisty? And like Jellymon says, I don't remember. I think she said she is kind of like passed out or something.
She said it happened so fast.
Yeah. Which honestly,
like,
yeah,
it happened
fair
so
enough.
fast. I don't remember what it was like.
Yeah, so it's like, at least we're kind of bringing this up. And the end is like Hiro being like, oh, but the gate to the human world, huh? And the next episode preview is like, hey, well, if you were in a circus, but there was an evil Digimon who wanted to burn things, wouldn't that be spooky? Wouldn't it be spooky to be burned by an evil circus lion? Next time, probably not Piedmon.
Yeah, also, Don't expect the next episode will have any substance, because I bet it won't.
A lot of people are happy she had a quote-unquote upgrade. The internet never changes. Calamarimon? Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like the better, except for like this shot, I guess. But it's like, I don't know. They started drawing things way better, like how our Kittymon like got a glow up.
Oh yeah.
Calamarimon looks a little nicer.
Yeah, like all the Digimon in this series look great. Like, if nothing else, like as much as we complain about nothing happening and the mysteries being like, really lame conclusions, like the actual animation has remained like really good, like throughout. If nothing else, the actual animation and the actual fights have yet to really disappoint so far. They've always looked good.
Yeah. I like the moment where Calamarimon and Canavismon like he does his charge attack on her, and then she does her like drill spinning thing, and they rush each other, and it's like a Gurren Lagann like clash scene.
Yeah, because don't like kill Weissmon twist in the opposite way to stop her. Yeah, he
it's like, oh, you
the
can't
opposite
beat me.
Drill.
Yeah, she's like, you can't beat me with your straight attack, and then Canavismon just twists and stops her.
I'll eat my half. We're getting a year 2 of Ghost Game. We're hitting a 1 year within a month. I believe we'd get there, yeah. Because it's like, at this point, there cannot be a month left of story. Nothing has happened. And we're still at Ultimate.
Yeah.
And it's like, next week, there's probably still going to be nothing happening, but at least we're kind of establishing a new, like, change to the status quo, and that's like, I mean, it's satisfied me last week, but I'm really just hoping for more now. Like, the satisfaction of, like, oh, things might finally happen and things are changing is very quickly wearing off for me, man. Espamon needs to, like, get an evolution or some crap quick. Jeez.
Yeah, I just want to see. I don't know. I just want to get to the conclusion of this series at this point.
It is worth knowing that we do get a quick moment where, like, Jellymon's, like, has to try and fight Calamarimon, and Hiro gets, like, the thing where he can, like, see her attack in his head and calls out BB Thunder.
Yeah.
So we are, like, reconfirming the thing where, like, tamers can, match with different
fight with
Digimon.
each other's partners.
Yeah. So that's a step towards the fusion theory. We are definitely, like, reestablishing that very specifically. Man, I'm wondering at this point, like, are they gonna have a way to justify Mega Evolutions? Or is it just gonna be like, oh, I don't know, man. Hey, 1 week, like, Piedmon's just going to attack, and it'll be like, oh no, he's too strong. And Hiro will be like, oh, but we have to win, though. And his Digivice will glow, and Gamamon will just turn into a Mega next episode or something. Will it just happen out of nowhere at random again?
I don't know. I'm just not going to hope for any big moments anymore, and just be surprised if they happen.
Man, if this show goes on for like another 50 episodes or something, and it's like, say, a 100 episode series, we're going to have to be, like, covering this in between episodes of, like, friggin', like, what, like, Digimon, like, Savers or whatever it's called very soon, like, Data Squad.
Yeah.
We're gonna start an entire new series, and we're gonna still be doing Ghost Game, and it'll still just be in the background doing nothing.
Yep.
Just, Ghost Game started and it's still going before we went to Frontier. And think of all the plot progress we've had in Frontier, from episode 1 to us fighting the guy who's basically the final boss. For all intents and purposes as of right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say about this episode.
Yeah, is there anything else we're gonna get into? Cause I'm like, I don't know, man. I guess this is it.
Yeah.
We did Uzumaki, and it was like kind of fun, but I don't know, man. I got very little out of it. Yeah, it's just been kind of subpar. A lot of toy-centric anime has been doing this lately. So far as I can surprisingly say, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been pretty good king plots if you don't mind the silliness. Yeah, isn't there like a guy in Yu-Gi-Oh! Who was like born inside a tree and he like kept like going into the tree at the orphanage and then someone cut the tree down and that's why he becomes a villain and his whole deck is like tree and nature themed. His whole deal is trees are the best. I've heard some dumb bullcrap about newer Yu-Gi-Oh! I've heard some dumb bullcrap, but at least they're sticking to their guns and doing some stuff with it. All I know about, like, 5Ds is there is a character named Jack who was apparently, according to memes, the, and I quote, master of faster, which I can only assume means it's something he's said himself at some point. The master of faster. Because they fight on motorcycles in a race. Oh, man. It's that and the scene of, like, the guy with the pendulum monsters, like, getting into a duel, where he's like, oh yeah, yo, if I just draw, like, a card of this level, I can beat them, and he draws the wrong card, and he's like, damn it, I guess I'll have to pass for the turn, cause his hand breaks. It's like one of only like 3 or 4 times in the franchise where it happens. That was V-Raids. We're on Go Rush now. That has just confirmed that it takes place in the same universe as Sevens. If we're interested in the sea of episodic shows. Oh, really? Alright, yeah. Wasn't V-Reigns the one where they had, like, aliens and they had to, like, do duels with their alien stands to get the numbers, or was that something else? Because I feel like we're still getting number support, which is weird, but we're also getting hero support, which is also weird. I don't know.